Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Reverend Lance. Today I want to talk about roles, the roles we play. There's some roles are unavoidable and some roles can be reversed. In life, you have two types of people. Number one, you have the Experimentor. Number two, you have the Experimentee. The Experimentor plays the role of a slave master. He can be an authoritarian figure like a cop, a judge, or a doctor. He could be an alienist. He is in a position of power. He takes on the sadist type person, the one who inflicts pain upon the experimentee. The experimentee plays the role of a slave, a criminal, a poor person, an addict, or the mentally ill, or even a patient. As long as you take medicine, you are labeled as the experimentee. The role between the experimenter and the experimentee is one that could be reversed. And it can be reversed depending on your health condition or whether or not you choose to be a rebel. In this country, we have free will and freedom of choice. In a totalitarian state, people still have free will, but they enact what's called revolutionary suicide the moment they feel they're being oppressed beyond a degree that they can handle. Roles can be reversed. Long time ago in history, the experimenter was always at war with the experimentee. The war was purely psychological. The psychological meaning that the experimenter felt that the experimentee was part of the blame for people being at war, people not knowing what they needed to know. They were at fault. So the experimentee was the cause of his own storm. This is what the experimenter wanted them to believe. The war was diverted from the experimenter and experimentee to experimentee and themselves through the implementation of the false prophet. The false prophet preached against homosexual practice, which in turn made the experimenter believe that he was going to hell for being a homosexual. The false prophet preached, you can't get to heaven practicing homosexuality, and this is what the experimenter believed. So the war was diverted. It was no longer between the experimenter, who was the oppressor, and the experimentee, who was the oppressed. It was rather the experimentee and himself and their own clan. Nearly 4 billion people got wiped out in the war between the experimenter and the experimentee from the moment of 127 to 88 BCE up until the present moment. We believe that the world will end in the year 54,012, and I'm saying this because we are currently witnessing things that are considered to be unusual. We will continue to see unusual things in life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Thank you.